Onorevole Arnott, prego, 2 minuti per lei.
Mr President. I come to similar conclusions to this report in many ways, but for different reasons. I note paragraph 15, the text on female genital mutilation is calling only for laws to be enforced. It is a barbaric practice, and quite frankly, it's something which happens also in the European Union that gets brushed under the carpet, even in my own country where it happens, and yet there are no successful prosecutions for it. So I would make exactly the same call to ourselves. When it comes to the death penalty, I have to say my opposition to the death penalty is one which is practical. Simply to say that if there were the rule of law, if there were fair trials, if we knew that it were being done in a manner that actually were as justice for a lethal crime, then I would be saying that it is the sovereign democratic right of that country to take its own decision on that issue. My concern is that what is happening here is that it is speaking of the death penalty for children. We're speaking of a politicised judiciary, and we're speaking of a country where there is arbitrary detention and where there are serious concerns over extrajudicial actions, and where we have the murder of anti-government bloggers, for example the case of Yameen Rashid. So that is not really what is happening, and therefore I take a very much more dim view. We've got a country which has left the Commonwealth, which is one where there is a huge amount of recruitment going on for ISIS. And I finally will finish by just noting the bill on protection of reputation and good name and freedom of expression, which seeks to clamp down on freedom of expression in that country. It just is so Orwellian to say that they have a law for freedom of expression which actually is being used for completely the opposite purpose.